Hello there, today is 1840 and I'll be painting the rim on these guys. I'll start to put a small amount of paint on these three, and I'm going to get the special weapons Dalek finally painted. I've had this thing sprayed up for years now, so I'm finally going to finish him. Even though it is Doctor Who week and I'm just going to be concentrating on Doctor Who, I do need to get these guys finished. I need to also sort out Homelander's eye there, it's gone a bit weird. So I will be basing these guys just to get them out of the way and done and dusted. I'm going to be recording these guys for my Instagram and TikTok today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to base these guys first, so that way they definitely are completely dry when I get around to doing that. Then I'm going to start work on the special weapons Dalek. I'm going to give him a very soft, creamy base coat to begin with before I build up to the white. It's only going to be a quick dry brush because most of the white really isn't going to be seen, especially on the lower half. As the special weapons Dalek is generally sort of quite grimy around all the Dalek bumps. I have no idea what those things are. And there's normally like a little bit of grime and schmutz all around each of those nodules. From there, I'll get a couple of base coats down. I'll start Rose's jeans, and then I will sort of give a proper base coat to the Ninth Doctor and Captain Jack. After that, I will give them a wash where needed, and that's as far as I'm going to go today. As the special weapons Dalek took most of the time today, I do have about half an hour left just to finish the boys. So it's just a case of giving the basic grey. I'm not going to record all of it. It's just basically the grey, the stippling, the cracks, and the thing. If you watch one of my previous videos, especially last month, you'll have seen all that. Well, there we are. So as I said, not much done. These will be the focus for tomorrow, however. As today, all my time was spent, or pretty much all my time was spent painting this little dude. And the 7 are finally finished, they just need to be varnished. And as all these bases are dry, I'm going to give my phone a quick charge and then I will start recording. Today is 1841 and we're going to continue work on the Doctor and his two companions here. And we're going to start work on this TARDIS as well. I think it's the 13th Doctor's TARDIS, so when I get around to doing the windows, I'll have to look at that one. But for now, I'm just going to give the undercoat a quick once over with any spots that was actually missed by the spray. I sprayed this up quite a while ago, and there are a few tiny bits that need to be sort of covered just before I carry on with any work. And once that's dry, I'm going to give the TARDIS a once over with a wash to get all those recesses and to bring some shading to it. Once that shading is dry, I'll then go over it with a quick dry brush just to give it a little sort of principal highlight, as it were. While that wash was drying, I carried on work with the Doctor and the companions. I'm continuing on their main outfits at the moment. There's not much left to do with the Doctor, but there's quite a lot to do with both Rose and Jack. Once the base coats are down, I'll then move on to adding washes, which will leave me with a bit of a dilemma of what to do next. So I thought I'd get the Time Lords out and I would start work on those. All I'm going to do is give these guys a once over with a contrast paint while the others dry. That way they'll be pretty much base coated for tomorrow. There'll probably be a couple of bits that my brush is going to miss, so I'll have to go over them tomorrow, but they'll still get the majority of the actual models done. With the Time Lords drying, I went back to Captain Jack and painted his jacket, but sadly ran out of time to do anything else. So there we are. I didn't have as much time as I wanted to today. I actually ran out because I had a few problems to deal with, which is a little bit annoying. But these guys are well on the way. They're close to being finished. And the Gallifreyan's base coat has covered them mostly. I can still see a couple of bits that are missed, but I can sort those out tomorrow. And the TARDIS is coming along quite nicely. This is the first TARDIS I've ever painted, so I'm sort of kind of new to it. I'm just going to try a few techniques, see what works, see what doesn't. Today is 1842. I'm going to do more work on the Doctor and his companions, more work on the Time Lords, and a little bit more work on the TARDIS. For the Doctor and his companions, it's just a matter of highlighting what I started yesterday, and then I'll go on to base coat the face and give it a wash. For the Time Lords, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give them another coat of contrast paint just to sort of darken all the recesses and give it more of a nicer coating. Then I'm going to give the TARDIS another quick dry brush with a slightly lighter highlight, just to try and pick out more of those sharp edges. And then I'll start blocking in all the black that needs to be done around the top and on the door side. I'll also do a couple of the windows white. I won't have enough time to do them all because we're getting quite short, but 2 will do for now. I can do the rest throughout the week. And I've got just enough time to give the Time Lords a cheeky dry brush of a slightly lighter colour. I'll do another dry brush of those tomorrow with an even lighter colour, but for now, this will have to do. And there we are, very close to finishing off the Doctor and his companions, just the skin and the hair left to finish off. The TARDIS is coming along quite nicely, although I'm a bit nervous about doing the lettering on that little door sign at the front there. That's going to be a bit of a pain in the backside. And the Time Lords, they're not going to be much left for them to do either. It's just gold, another highlight on the red, and then their skin as well. Today is 1843. It's also the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who, so thankfully I managed to actually get one of the Doctors finished today. I got a little bit more work done on the Time Lords. I didn't have enough time really to do what I wanted again today. Busy. So thankfully most of the skin was already finished. I just had to highlight it and sort out the eyes and then the hair. And for the Time Lords, it's just a matter of starting their skin, giving that a wash, and then tomorrow I'll be able to dive in and hopefully get them finished. So there we are, that's the 9th Doctor and his companions finished. I just need to give them a base and they will be 100% done. I'm not overly keen on sort of his eyes at the moment, so I might try and sort that out as well before I continue with the Time Lords. But that's a job that's going to have to wait till tomorrow. Today is 1844 and I'm going to get these Time Lords nice and finished. I'll pick up where I left off yesterday and I'll finish off painting that skin, as well as painting their eyes as well. I didn't record it, but I wasn't happy with the way I painted the Doctor's and Rose's eyes, so I went back and also repainted those as well. With the skin all finished, I then went ahead and started to paint the gold details as well as any other details, specifically on this character as well, who's got a silver gun and some black on her bracelets. After I got the base colour of the gold down, I then went ahead and painted it all with a Reichland flesh shade, just to get all the recess and the details in, and to give it a bit more of a sort of a redder colour. I ran out of time, so unfortunately I'm going to have to wait for the washes to dry before I can complete the gold, but I'll do that tomorrow. I really don't have much time left tomorrow at all. I've only got like half an hour, so it won't be much. And I'm a lot happier with Rose's and the 9th Doctor's eyes. They don't look so goofy and as big as they did. Today is 1845 and Doctor Who is finally back on TV, so I'll be watching that today. Unfortunately, I only have half an hour for my hobby streak, so I won't get much done today. It'll just be the glass on the TARDIS, and I will get these guys finished. I won't be able to base them, but the paint job will be done. There's not much left to do with these guys, just a quick tickle with a silver from a dry brush, just gently over the bits that I want highlighted, and then that's it, good and finished. The TARDIS, on the other hand, is going to take the vast majority of the time. I'll be starting by finishing off those base coats on all the windows. I've still got 6 left to do, and they're going to need about 2 or 3 coats, I reckon. And with those coats nice and dried, I then went ahead and mixed in white slowly but surely to build up to a pure white to finish the shading on the windows. I'll finish the TARDIS tomorrow. It's mostly going to be working on that lettering. There's quite a lot of it, and it's very tiny, so it's going to take a long time and a lot of patience. I'll also finish off the windows completely by painting the hatching. There we are, very happy about how the Time Lords have turned out. Just need to base them. I'll base those and the Doctor's Companions tomorrow, or at least get that started, and I'll finish off painting the TARDIS. I need to tidy up some of the white and basically do the lettering, and it's pretty much good to go. Today is 1846, and it's the last day of Doctor Who week. I'm going to start basing these guys. I won't be able to get very far into it because I've got to wait for the PVA glue to dry, and it's very cold in my flat, so it's going to take ages. But I will finish this TARDIS. First thing I'm going to do is give all the models a quick coat of varnish. I'm also going to varnish off the 7, even though they're not Doctor Who, but I need to finish them off, and I thought I might as well get them out of the way while I'm doing it. so I don't have to worry about it later. Then I'm going to put a layer of PVA glue on the base of each one of the Doctor Who models, followed by a quick dunk in my little tub of sand. With those out of the way, I'm back to the TARDIS. Now, I'm going to do the window frames first. They're actually grey, so they're not really going to stand out as much, so I'm just going to neaten them up a little bit. And once I've done that, I'm then going to start work on the lettering. It's going to take a while to do the lettering because it's very fiddly. I'm not very good at it, but I'm going to try my best and see how well it comes out. Hopefully, it'll come out well. If not, I can always go back to it in the future when I get a little bit better at doing lettering. Once that was done, I also quickly did the handle and the lock, and it's finished. And unfortunately, I'll have to wait for the bases to dry on these guys, so that'll have to be done tomorrow. And there we are, that's Doctor Who week done and dusted. Did you watch the episode on Saturday? I really enjoyed it. There were a couple of things I didn't like. I didn't like the bulletproof sonic glass. That was a bit weird. I'm very happy with the way this week's turned out. Got plenty done, got more Doctor Who miniatures finished. I've still got quite a few left to do, which is good, as I really do enjoy painting these models. They were very, very well done. Well, this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, give us a thumbs up and a subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope to catch you next time. Bye for now.